What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing the paint correction on the FJ. So just so you can see, it's super foggy. Kind of the clear coat's been faded out just from sitting in the sun. See here in the light. I've already done a couple sections here. As you can see, there's not too much of a reflection. If you come over here, so I did this panel just in comparison, but so see, brought the clear coat back, and then it goes to pretty foggy. Right here you can see my reflection, and then you'll see it stop. Kind of really hard to see with the white vehicle, but we're gonna get that touched up, and then we'll see the before and after. So the first thing you want to do is just obviously give the truck a good thorough clean, and then you can start with the polishing, and then the wax, and then the obviously ceramic coat or whatever wax choose to seal it with after. I'm going to use a clay bar, and I'm also going to use it's called scratch remover. I'll show you. Mother's scratch remover, but what it effectively does is it just kind of cuts a bit of the, like here's on the hood, you can see it's really shiny. It kind of just cuts a little bit of the clear coat out, like liquid sandpaper almost, like wet sanding. And it just kind of brings like a fresh layer of clear coat up. And then you're gonna wanna hit it with the clay bar, just get any contaminants out, and then you can seal it with the ceramic coating. I'm just gonna be using a Mother's ceramic coating as well. Okay, so now that you got your FJ all washed down, it can still be a little bit wet. It doesn't really matter, you don't have to dry it because you're about to do a little bit of wet sanding, I guess you would call it. And then we're gonna be washing it again to get all that off, and then clay bar it, and then seal it with wax or ceramic coating. So I just sprayed this off, got everything nice and clean, and we'll get her going. Okay guys, look, it's shining. It's really starting to shine. I haven't even waxed it yet or anything. I've just been polishing off the, look at the hood here. There's a dent there, but look at that. And then I'll show you what unpolished looks like. You can see how it's all fogged up, and on this side it hasn't been touched. It's just kind of foggy. The roof too, you can hear it, hear the difference. When you come over here, I just did this. It's the roof. Look at the shine. Let's just bring it back with the clear coat really, and then we're gonna seal it in. Well, actually we're gonna hit it with some clay bar and then seal it in with some ceramic coating. But it still has some residue on it from the cutting compound. I'm gonna have to wash it again, and then hit it with ceramic coat, and then we'll see the final shine, but it's really coming out good. Taylor, and we're gonna spray it on the panel like so. Get it nice and wet, lubricated. You don't want this wax to be dry. What this is gonna do is any chemicals or anything like rust spots or specks like that in your paint, you make this into a little flat patty like this, and then you just glide it over the paint until it's completely smooth, and you don't, listen how you can hear it. You just do it until it's completely smooth like that. And you'll see it's actually pulling contaminants out of your paint material. And what you want to do is just wipe it off with a microfiber right after. And then after that, we're going to hit it with the ceramic coating. I've already done the hood, as you can see. It's super smooth. We'll get it out in the light, you can see it better. We're going to do this before it dries. Okay guys, this is the final product after. Oh, what a difference. Before you could not see any reflections. This is insane. I mean, it's a white truck, so it's kind of hard to see on film. Like if it was a black truck, you would be able to see it's like a mirror now. But even on this side here, the whole top, and the paint is so smooth, doesn't make a noise. Look at the gloss. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of dent repair too, if I can. But yeah, did the whole back here too. The Toyota logos, I polished them out. Got them nice and shiny. The hood is like glass now. All the cowling at the front, everything. Up top too. You see the roof there reflecting down the sides. So I highly recommend, if you have an FJ that has a bit of fading paint, you could follow the same steps as me. I used Mother's scratch remover for inside here. So I got all the little scratches out, normally with keys and stuff. And then what I used was, I used a foam ball here on a drill just to like cut into the clear coat a little bit. And then once you do that, like I said, you hit it with the clay bar. Here's the clay bar kit if you guys are interested. And then you get the instant detailer as well. And then the final product would be to seal everything in, ceramic coating. It has a bit of like, it takes a couple hours to cure, but once it does, it'll go clear again because it has a bit of a fog to it.